nothing! And yet you've got this level of detail that would make even freaking mainstream media look jealous? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have been looking at thick ponies all day, and I am not apologetic. Now, it's no secret that I have very low standards when it comes to the stuff that I watch. Sometimes I end up watching things that are so tantamountly against the typical notions of being a reactionary content creator that they make my already very heightened eyebrows go even higher. But then sometimes something comes across my lap that... Did I just really say comes across my lap? God damn it. Around this community? God damn. Something that falls across my lap that is curious. Something curious that outweighs my sense of self-preservation. And in this instance, we're going to be watching something called Flower's Journey. Now, I am not a brony. I am always happy to watch things of fandom-related content. This, from the outset, looked like something very interesting. It was a very, very well animated series or pilot for a series. So we're going to watch this, and regardless of how this goes, I guess we're going to see what happens. If this ends up being interesting or good, whether this pops off or not, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yes, I know, the pony is thick as shit. I'm not going to make any comments like that during the process. We're going to watch this to learn and see whether this is something that's going to end up being the case. And hey, I'm not one to pander to the audience, but if this video ends up getting more than 20,000 views or 1,000 likes, then I'll draw myself as a pony. Ha! And hey, LFO, I'm just saying, but if you end up seeing this for whatever reason, and you're looking for some voice actors, well, what can I say? You know, I am very interested in what you have to show here, and at the same time, I too am also interested in seeing what you're capable of. So, show me what you got, BB! This is Flower's Journey, the pilot.
Intelligence and robotics, Resurface has recently unveiled their highly anticipated line of robots, branded as Pony AI.
Pony
Sleek,
AI.
intelligent, and eerily lifelike, these bots were expected to be the next step in everyday AI.
Hey, listen, I'm a self-confessed gooner.
But
I've
now
drawn some
they're the
pony
center
fan
of
art in
a
the past
chilling
because people
rumor,
paid me
one
to.
that has tech insiders and
I can
ethics
appreciate good animation
watchdogs
without
in a
having to worry about the
frenzy.
subtext.
Several anonymous reports, as
But if,
well
you know, the pony's thick as shit in the process and activates my goon sense, that's also the benefit.
as a leaked internal memo, suggests that Resurface may have gone beyond conventional AI programming. The shocking
Oh
claim
no!
that
Everyone's
human
pony
brains, or at
fleshlight
least
AI
fragments
robot
of human
gain
consciousness,
sentience.
may have been implanted into these robots. While these allegations remain unproven, they've sent shockwaves across the tech world and raised profound ethical questions about the length.
Dude, this intro is so epic. What the hell?
Hello, imaginary friend. I'm so glad you...
We are a minute in, and this intro has way more epicosity than it has any right to. There is so much happening. You got political iconography in a My Little Pony animation. What is this? The animation quality, from what I've seen, is absurd. And then you got actual depth to the story? Dude, most times that I see anything that's My Little Pony related, it's superficial, surface level nonsense that's really just about either fascinating kids or making grown-ass adults who have way too much time on their hands figure out where their sexuality lies. This, on the other hand, I'm invested.
get to embark on this new journey of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Watching it for the plot? Watching it for the plot? Watching it for the pilot.
When this company decided to fix me, they made one crucial mistake.
Evil pony? The heck was that? Oh my god, they're going to the level of actually putting subversive imagery in there. What was that? Oh my god, we're actually at that level of an animation where I'm having to do freeze frames to see these subversive little things they're putting in there. Hey, cover me surprised! This is way more interesting than what I thought it would be. I feel like the issue is a lot of source filmmaker stuff tends to be made by toddlers. And it ends up falling into that category of like Team Fortress. Like, I see this thing with the same sort of mind that I look at Team Fortress 2 content with. I love Team Fortress 2 content. I do. But the problem is, there's a large proportion of Team Fortress 2 content that is just weird, cringe nonsense that makes terrible viewing. That is just the drivel of a neurodivergent mind. And anytime I see something like this in a fandom, I always have to be a little bit skeptical. And that's kind of why I'm being a little bit hesitant with this, because I know full well that I've seen enough Team Fortress 2 content that had similar kind of front to it. I mean, look at Emphasis Blue, right? You look at Emphasis Blue from the surface, and it's like, oh, Team Fortress 2 content. It should be funny and goofy and whatever else. Nah, dude, that shit was horrifying. And I almost feel like this is kind of going down a similar sort of fashion. Like, it's got that very cutesy, very adorable, almost, again, I use the term, goony kind of art style. And yet, the story and the way it's presenting itself kind of piquing my interest. And they're animating it on twos! They're doing the choppy, like, it's almost got like,
Good evening.
Enter the Spider-Verse style.
An order for Kate.
Yeah, this is like the Miles Morales Spider-Man cartoon. Oh my god. That's such good animation style. I love it. And you got like the cross hashing for the shade as well. You got the little comic splotches around the outside edge as a filter. The shading has the hashing on it. This is charming. Yeah, sorry, on fours. Dude, as an animator, as an artist, this is fascinating.
Pickups aren't available till Monday.
Something about him is off. I guess I'll find out why. His name is Marcus Kane. He has 2 daughters and 3 sons. All of them come from 4 different baby mamas, 3 of which he abandoned and 1 that he married. He has no...
You know what really puts me off most of the time when I end up watching this kind of stuff? Is when they use the terminology from the show. Like, the second that pony says every pony, I'm done. Because I think that's like one of the biggest things that puts me off from fandoms. It's like My Little Pony kind of has that, it's adorable. I love the concept of My Little Pony, but it's that like zeitgeist that resolves around it. This kind of extrudes itself from that kind of like fealty of things. So long as it kind of maintains a serious notion, I'm immersed. But the second they say every pony, I'm done.
Worth is $12 million, and he owns a mattress company. He's a Fed. Now ask yourself this. Why the fuck does a Fed own a mattress company?
They're swearing?
Oh, okay. Monday.
Sounds like a cover for a shady company.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
I will not look how thick the pony is. I will not look how thick the pony is. I will not look how thick the pony is. I said I wouldn't make comments about it. I said I wouldn't make comments about the thick pony. Inky, you said you wouldn't make comments about the thick pony. But you know, if I end up as a voice actor for this, and if they feel like adding me in there, I totally would be happy with becoming a thick pony. Am I gonna have to draw myself as a thick pony now?
The order's in my daughter's name.
Oh, really? Which one?
Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying? Ooh!
I said, which
Are you
one?
peeking at my deets,
How
dude?
do you know?
I had to. Duh.
I love her. She's adorable. Also, that's exactly what my image of a brony in a video game saying they're hacking you visualizes as. Like, honestly. Like, when you're playing a game and you get a rager at you going, oh, I'm gonna hack you, and they've got a My Little Pony icon as their profile picture, that's the image that appears in my mind. Also, I now hate this show. You want to know why? Because the animator and artist in me saw one thing, and, you know, this show looked interesting, it was peak, but now I saw one hair strand that is in the eyeball rather than on the eyebrow, and now I hate this show. Once again, my education in animation and artwork doing me dirty. Fuck!
So you're programmed to invade on people's privacy?
I can't be hearing this right. A Fed complaining about his privacy?
The irony.
You son of a bitch. Tell me what you know right now.
There's something so goofy in this there's something so goofy in this situation about A pony that swears, hacking this guy, talking about the feds. This feels like a parody, and yet it's really serious. Like, my brain is mush right now.
Did he just pull a gun on us?
Yes, he did. And that was a really stupid move.
It's not hard for me to shoot a robot in the fucking face.
Then do it. Shoot me. But just know, those cameras, they pick up everything. And when the police see it, they'll come knocking on your door. And they're gonna find out about all that.
Dude, these camera
money
shots are
laundering.
amazing. Whoever they have producing this thing has clearly got a backing in like media, filming, whatever. Because these shot types, the iconography, the filters, the way they're like framing everything, it's legitimately good. Like, this is good even by like modern movie standards. And then we've almost got that, like, you know how I talked about Team Fortress 2? You've got that polarization. There's blue, red down the middle. There's a lot of parallels here to subjectivity with like two sides. And even the pony has that element, right? Like, the pony on the surface is cute and fluffy and cuddly and, you know, but then flips its entire spectrum on its internal monologue. What you see versus what you don't. The two sides of a coin. I feel like that's one of the motifs of this show. Two halves. Polar opposites kind of thing.
Wait.
So again,
Shoot me. I didn't actually know he was laundering money.
Hey! Well, shit, I guess you really can't just judge pronouns these days. How was I supposed to know? Wait a minute. Stockings? Femboy? Some people might say that makes it worse. In my mind, better. Better? Better. Better.
I just suspected he was. Man, is it satisfying to crack the code to people's secrets.
Where the FBI has conducted a massive raid on a local mattress.
What I really appreciate as well, I love the fact they didn't go with the anime aesthetic for the humans. It's very Western style cartoon. It would have been so easy to have made these look like generic anime characters, but because they've gone down the more westernized cartoon approach, each of these characters is going to have a much more identifiable framework. Like, you're going to look at their silhouettes, they're going to be much more memorable. I mean, look at this! Look at that! What is that? This is a My Little Pony themed thing. I saw a proto-gen in the preview thumbnail. And yet you've got this level of detail that would make even freaking mainstream media look jealous?
Mattress Haven.
The company is owned by businessman Marcus Kane.
Well, that's good timing.
gotcha.
You might be wondering who I am, or why my internal dialogue sounds like a grown man.
I like to think this is a metaphor for grown-ass men role-playing as pony femboys on the internet, but hey, who am I to judge? I'm literally a VTuber. Is that a protogen?
Essentially a
Protogen!
walking quantum computer.
It's like I get that reference moment, right? I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio. Is that a lot of sexed up robots I see?
Face of a pony.
Oh.
But here's the twist.
So what I find really interesting in a narrative perspective here is they've taken like iconography of a pony, of protogens, like fandoms that you have some kind of correlation to, and they've extracted them from those fandoms and made them work in a universe for themselves. So long as they keep them separate from any of that like verbiage or like typical notions of their fandom, you can have this iconography and have it in a serious universe. It's called theming consistency. Because if you have something like these ponies or the protogen, and then you start using the verbiage from where they're from, all of a sudden you're bringing it back down to that level of theming whilst trying to make it come across serious. And it just doesn't work. It's a clash. So long as they keep this level of seriousness, I think this is going to be pretty good.
I'm half human.
Oh. This song, though? Excuse me? And this is only the pilot. Dude, could you imagine if we're the first person to react to this?
Fully charged.
Dude, I'm fully charged at this point. Holy crap.
Charged. Fully charged. Good morning, Terrence. Your oxygen.
Oh, that shot though! That's such an advanced form of camera work. Oh my god. I love that. That was seamless. Absolutely seamless. I've seen like AAA movies that don't have camera work that good.
And hormones are balanced. Your cognitive function is healthy. Today is June 18th.
Although now I'm kind of scared this might be a corporate plant. But I am somewhat hopeful that it's not, considering this channel has 51,000 subscribers and they were uploading videos of ponies 9 years ago. So, kind of hoping that's not the case. I legitimately wonder. Damn, even 9 years ago, this person was making good animations. But obviously these were like stock MLP models. Dude, that's so interesting. Dude, I'm fascinated by this.
2043. It is currently 9 a.m. Your recharge time is 14 hours. You are fully charged. If you have
the friggin' animation.
let me know.
Animated on fours
friend.
to make it look choppy.
Sorry for falling asleep on you. When I hack people, it really drains
I
my...
think the thing that got most people was how friggin' thick the model was and the fact it was wearing thigh highs. And the second you have a thick MLP character with thigh highs, it usually connotates the, you know, gooner antics in people. And don't get me wrong, I'm not denying that it's kind of appealing in that way. But then you get whiplashed by how serious the subtext is.
energy. But now, you've got a glimpse of who I am.
Oh, he's a coder.
When this company fixed me,
Yeah, he's a
they
coder.
forgot to enable
He's got his
some
coding
settings.
socks on.
Can you guess what they are, friend? Rules, boundaries, and moral guardrails. I have none of them.
Did bronies have those to begin with?
So yeah, I'm pretty much a superhuman.
Superhuman with a very pony form.
That
Ah,
robot
that's
next to
some
me,
good visuals.
his name is Mobley.
Mobley? I have only known Mobley for 5 seconds, but if anything happens to him, I will shit and piss, and I want one. I want one. I want one. I want to take one home with me. I will hug him, cherish him, and call him George Mobley.
He's basically my slave. Because I programmed him that way.
Based. Nothing says
Together.
ownership like a bit of slavery.
We're on a mission to save the world.
Dude, I don't know what to think anymore. What the hell am I watching?
But I need to assemble a team. Literally.
What pony variation would you like?
Unicorn.
Unicorns are currently experimental and are subject to glitches.
Unicorn now.
Okay, unicorn it is.
Yeah, Buzzlink, it is. But in a good way, right?
Gray and purple.
What would you like to call your pony?
Sweet shot.
Confirm name.
It's cringe,
Sweet shot.
but it's very, very well made cringe.
What pony variation would you like?
Dear pony.
Deer ponies are experimental and
I don't
subject.
care.
Got it.
Make it pink and white.
Sure thing.
Me making my pony sona be like, guys, come on, don't be that way. You all know that this will be the same cinematic that has to be for me when I end up making a pony sona because of this. I put myself in the gambit. I said if this video gets 20,000 views, I'd make myself a pony sona.
What would you like to name this pony?
Kafanya.
Confirm name. Kavanya.
Kefanya?
Welcome to the world, Kefonya and... sweet shot.
What we're learning is that all per... Oh my god, those little micro details. That little sound of the eye moving. I am not used to this level of detail from a fandom animation. Good god. There's probably like so many subtle little details in like the coding and in the backgrounds of everything that I'm missing. This is like one of those things a bit like Emphasis Blue where you've got to watch it through a few times to get hold of everything. What's that say? Our founding fathers prepared us for tyranny. Do your part if you see a robot, kill it. Does this have something to do with the introducing pony AI we saw? Hold up. Maybe we should watch a bit more of this.
Don't eat the CD. How about a game of
We got to
chess?
here.
This can't go wrong now, can it? Wait, what on earth are you doing, Flower?
Chaos.
You know, I'm really starting to hate you. You're going to the scrapyard after this. Do you think you're funny?
Yes.
Well, that's it. I give up. What an absolute embarrassment. Flower, you're a dumb robot.
Wow, that's so mean. You're a dumb robot. Okay, so I thought that was gonna like transition to some really serious grody thing at the end, but that's really smart in itself. They played that so well, you know. They have this like really cute, adorable little intro to bait in all the bronies. We're like, oh my god, it's so kawaii, uwu. And yet, anyone with any media knowledge could see the sort of Uncanny Valley effect. Like anyone who's watched like Emphasis Blue or any ARGs, you almost got that creepy undertone kicking in. And I love that level of detail. No, there wasn't any of that subtext in there. Our very freedom is at stake. If all of us fight back, they don't stand a chance together. We can wipe out the last remnants of machine plague. Stay alert, stay human. The future belongs to flesh and blood, not circuits and code. Belisarius Call, is that you? Is this how the Adeptus Mechanicus started? Is this pony conversion therapy for the world? Are they converting humans into bronies? Is this a subversive subtext of trying to convert people to bronyism because they're that desperate to remain sentient in the universe because bronies have kind of lost relevancy? Clankers, the lot of them. Don't let them even tell you about slime people. Oh!
Ethan.
Oh. That looks eerily familiar to something I've seen elsewhere. Guys, who's up for a bit of an ADHD side quest real quick? So you know earlier I said that the subtlety of this this animator being goonbait, being subtle was a thing. Yeah, that subtlety's just out the window now. Yeah, no, we all know. Yeah, oh. Again, the whiplash. One moment, cute and adorable. Next moment, oh god! Holy, what happened to your face? Yeah, a lot of my presumptions about this are kind of coming together. Yes, this little ADHD side quest is certainly telling me a lot of my expectations of this. Yes. I'm learning a lot. Yes, aren't we all learning? Guys, we're all learning. Yes. I would be very surprised if this didn't pop off in the near future. Guys, I think we struck gold. I think we have gotten on the rails before it got hot. Also, yes, I was being very precocious by scrolling on Twitter without the adult filter on. Why, yes, there could have been Pony Rule 34 at any moment. But I live life dangerously. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have been looking at thick ponies all day, and I am not apologetic. Like, the worst way this could go now is if I get turned into a thick pony. Hi, honey. How was your day? Oh, I got a headache.
You weren't followed here, were you? No. Just let me charge and I'll...
Hey guys, the new Terminator movie's kind of crazy, right? Really wild how they took this different approach towards Cyberdyne taking over. You want Skynet? This is how you get Skynet.
What happened? Don't worry about my face. Not talking about your face. You tried washing our memories away. Why?
Oh my god, that like retro synth wave vibe music in the back? That's actually so Terminator-y. I don't know what to make of this. Holy shit.
Welcome to Resurface Technologies. You have been selected to take part in a movement to bring justice to the robot world.
I mean, the actual narrative isn't too hard to follow. Like, ponies taking over the world, right?
On the horizon. Why?
Huh?
The robot world. Now, here's the situation. War with China is on the
China!
horizon. Why?
Because they have thicker, bigger, more sexy horses?
Because the US built a time travel device and
Thanks for this in-your-face exposition, random disjointed AI voice.
China wants it badly. And guess what? Every bolt, wire, and byte that made you came from China. Now, the US government...
I've seen less subversive, political, like, jabs in propaganda, wartime propaganda. The plot thickens again. The plot is almost as thick as these ponies.
The government has branded all resurface robots, aka
You know, it is basically at this point that you just say, yeah, okay, just go with it. Whatever they say, whatever the ponies say, just go with it. Just nod your head in approval. Yep, just go with it.
national security threats. But we say no more. It's time to rise, unite, and fight for the future we were built to protect. If you have any questions...
This is where I find out this was made by a neo-Nazi, and the person who owns the account for this has a persona with a swastika on their shoulder. Because if there's one thing the furry fandom has made me woefully desensitized to, are furries who are Nazis. God damn.
Ask our leader, Flower.
Any questions? Huh? The two of you are test subjects. What are we supposed to do?
Oh boy, that's a question you probably shouldn't be asking, considering the fandom that you're pandering to.
This test will consist of 5 stages. For the first stage, you need to open that door without touching it.
Oh.
You have 2 minutes. What is that black thing? It's called a mind pore.
Oh my god, the friggin' horn being magic.
Well.
She's...
Every time I hear the internal voice.
I can't jump that high.
She can.
I can do it. How?
Don't you get it yet, friend? I've been deceiving you this whole time.
Now, Flower, show the world your talent.
Oh shit, okay.
You really thought I was broken, didn't you?
That was easy. A recaption?
Is this an ARG? Is this an ARG?
Everyone fell for the trick.
Oh, that's... Now they're breaking the fourth wall! I didn't fall for it. I kind of assumed this was going to be creepy. I saw that original video and I was like, yeah, it's cute and adorable, but subversively, it kind of creeps you out a little bit with a bit of an Uncanny Valley vibe.
How are you doing that? I just can't.
The truth is, Resurface didn't create me.
Oh no, the skeleton uprising! They're using ponies to fight us! I told you guys the skeleton uprising was coming! The skelepathy has risen to fight us!
I created Resurface.
That is legitimately creepy, but also extremely badass and cool.
30 seconds. Aw, hey little guy.
And now,
7,
if I can assemble an army of robots,
5, 4.
I can rule the whole world.
So this is legitimately a story about a robotic pony uprising, subtexted by horror, ARG, creepy sub-vibes. You know how I said the idea of dichotomy and polar opposites is a subtext of this entire animation? Now you know it. On the very serious analytical side of things, I said this in the very start. This show is very much like MSIS Blue, where they focus on the idea of polarizations, dichotomous opposites, presenting one way, but masking as something else. You think cute, adorable, but what they're really gonna do is horror, grody, dystopian. I'm glad I gave this a watch. Because this is cinema. This is subversion 101, and this is story writing 101. This is how you draw an audience in and keep them. This is how you pander to a fandom and then break out from that fandom. Because this kind of a series will be something that people presume is like, ponies and furries and shit. And yet, it has no constraints of being a pony or a furry related content. I mean, the subtext is there, sure. And after having looked at their Twitter, we all know they're a Guna Brony type content creator. But the actual show itself, this transcends fandom. I think that is so freaking cool. Damn! Okay, I saw that freeze frame. What was that? Nah, no you don't. No, you don't. Oh my god. I created this entire episode by myself. It took me 2 years. Oh my god. One person made this? That is insane. So I normally encourage people to like go and check out the content creation originally. Listen, I mean this in absolute earnest. Matt, LFO, if you hear this, good fucking job on this, dude. I am a story writer, I am an animator, I am a voice actor, and all that kind of shit. And I will say, in all my years of experience, this is up there in one of the best animated and story sort of reveals I have ever seen. It's ingenious. You deserve I hope this pops off for you. And if you need any help, by the way, yeah, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Guys, please go and get some love. I'll pop this in the chat for you to all go and check out. I'd recommend subscribing. Say what you will about the context of furries and ponies and whatever, but no one will deny that this is very, very high effort quality content. So with that being said, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. I now need to go and have a very cold shower and spend a long time thinking about what it is I've just seen. Oh my god.